So everything is about patriotism nowadays for some reason. You know what I mean? Always about patriotism. Everything's about patriotism.
It seems to me the NBA kind of said, it's not just long-standing policy. We kind of appreciate the country where our sport was invented, and it sustains us. Why not take the chance to kind of defend America in the face of the attack?
Because that would be unfashionable, Tucker. The factual point of view and the one that Mark Cuban seems to have adopted, perhaps because some of his employees...
So whether I play on the Xbox, you get UFC or something like that, or something rather, and I have no interest in, like, say, football, or don't have much interest in, like, showing what everybody can do in Star Wars, practicing my stroke in tennis, or golf. You just get to the brutes of sports, and be like, yeah, brute. And a lot of time, like trolling anyway. A lot of times, you get depressed because you like say it's not made for general audience now. But you get depressed and you're like, you're just like, yeah, life is just life. You don't hear a president now anymore. You didn't hear outro speech, intro speech, you didn't hear any of that. Such bad blood and stuff like that. Gaining pushing like 400 pounds. And like these fucking diabetic spells that are like induced, which is like a criminal intent basically. And reverse racism, like, oh, you couldn't do that with your own. It's like, oh, whatever. And like stuff like that. And so, it's funny how you can sell somebody a car like a Kia Rio or something like that over in the Bay Area or something like that. Well, I could just add my dog and I could just galvanize it around the city then.
Joe Biden is pushing to raise the federal minimum wage to $15 an hour. People who get raised wages.
What's the point of buying a chair that you're still financing and throw it out? What's the point of giving a chair of people getting rid of it, right? So-called getting rid of it, right? Like you get rid of a router, right? Like I'm just taking your garbage, and like someone's just got high-speed internet. They get rid of all kind of wires, right? Get rid of it, countless things that I've done.
Arguments aside, does seem like the minimum wage is popular in general with the public, and this is likely to happen.
Like, if it's the third and final stimulus, it should be recurring because what was the squad saying? They're saying it should be a recurring theme throughout like generations to come until like 3000. And then, like, it should really just be to take care of the poverty class, a recurring incentive to have in stimulus, it only makes sense because it drives people to like be within guidelines of law. It drives people to have motive in life, and it drives by no other means that they can afford for themselves, other than being predisposed to like peer pressure of get a life and like, oh man, you're a square. So beyond that, right? I'm just saying, a recurring stimulus to give people incentive, to give people hope, to be like, oh, well, you know what, I can take care of this when I get this, as long as I stay within the rules and stuff like that. I can get it. I think.
It seems like some of these big businesses